So we are in Colin Township, which is in St. Joseph County, kind of
Kind of in the middle
middle
of
of
nowhere.
nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was exactly what James Gray and Jacob Hagan were looking for in 2017.
We bought it for the purpose of, the weekend getaway in the
Mm.
country.
Farrand Hall became their escape from Chicago.
Looking for houses built before 1900 that had at least 10 acres and 4 bedrooms. And this came up, and it was, I think, just one of those little magical things where, like, what is this house? We should go see this. Its style, its age, it's 170 years old right now. So it's definitely the oldest house I've ever lived in. So
Yeah.
it's it has its challenges, but it's also a fun time.
Along with a lifetime of projects, this stately manor also came with a small town, tight knit community.
People wanted to know who the two guys were that bought this house. And so we were just, so many people were coming here and asking us, like, who are you? Why did you buy the house?
Jacob and James welcomed them with open arms for al fresco dinners on the farm.
We just thought, well, we have all of this property. It's so beautiful out here. Let's invite people out, and it'll give people a chance in the community to get to know us and for us to get to know people in the larger community. And that's kind of how it started.
How this started. Curated meals with guest chefs from all over the Midwest and the country in the middle of nowhere.
After we started doing the dinners back in 2018, the reception afterwards was always really amazing. And people would come up to us and say, "Oh, this was such a great time. We hope you keep doing this." And that's why we did. People asked us to keep doing it.
People kept showing up, and dinners always sold out. So these guys started a new project.
We built the new dining buildings, and the big black building. We just had that finished in May of last year. And that building was designed to allow us to be 365 days a year. So that has a small commercial kitchen and commercial grade bathrooms, indoor seating for about 40 people.
With both buildings, there is seating for 80, and it's almost always a packed house. Guests are driving 2 to 3 hours or more for a seat at the table.
I think it is creating something for people that is very unique and special and different.
James and Jacob are quick to credit their team.
We've had employees who have been with us since day one, or even just guest chefs who have cooked here once. They are a huge part of the experience that people get when they're here.
And that experience just keeps getting better.
We're just getting ready to announce our 2025 season, and we have 8 Michelin-starred chefs coming to cook here from as far away as San Francisco and New York. We have, I think, 11 or 12 James Beard nominated or winning chefs.
Those are the best of the best, so you know the food will be a star, but it's really the full experience that feeds your soul.
When you create these spaces for people to get together and to just commune and gather and share food and drinks in a setting like this, that essentially they walk away from these experiences just feeling like a restored sense of like humanity and relationship of humans, something that, like, we're constantly further and further apart.